Gotta do a mile. Under 10.
We could still kick our kids' asses in that.
She makes some pretty gnarly mouth noises.
What do you mean? Example, do it.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. Uh-oh, I should turn that off.
Yeah. Last time we did this, we weren't parents.
We were pregnant.
You were pregnant. Post.
Oh.
Y'all. So, July 2nd, our world got changed. We looked at this just yesterday. Murph came 4 days after our last practice in June.
Yes.
Right after choreo. Little Murphy B arrived and she's here. She's sleeping right now.
That's all right.
So last time we did just June practices, work week, and getting ready for camp. Finally, we have enough energy to sit down and think for a little bit and discuss kind of the camp process, and then we followed up camp with choreography with our VROC choreographer, Katie.
Starts snapping at me and I'm like, sweetheart.
So right after camp, we did 2 days with Katie, and then we went and had a baby. So we've just been in new parent mode, and now we're finally able to breathe, and we start practice next week.
Yeah, busy month is ahead, so.
Whew, August, back to school season.
Yeah.
All right, day one camp. So we're just gonna go through some of our county cheer camp vlogs. So if you haven't watched those, make sure you click in the description below. The whole playlist is linked all 4 days. So we're gonna go through those and kind of just talk about our camp experience, and then follow up with choreo. Got the flags, we have so much stuff.
Yeah, our entire car is like packed.
Make sure you're looking fresh for day one, opening demos and all.
Opening demos are always so good at Colorado Masters.
Like, it's like, look at how many staff there are.
It's an insane amount. It almost feels like no rules, because it's like full-blown staff. It's all the best choreographers,
from West
college
Coast to
staff.
East Coast, it doesn't matter. And so we love it. So we're thankful for that. And our girls really, really love just learning from these people and having those groups, especially Kate's group with those 3 girls.
Amazing.
Under her, just wow. They put on a show all week at camp.
They crushed it. They crushed it. Breaking the ice. Touching my belly. I was very pregnant. So much growth in day one, even.
Yeah.
Working on our cheer.
Yeah, day one, just all about that cheer at this Masters camp.
It's nice to get it done day one, because then you have VROC choreographers and UCA staff like, okay, let me see your cheer. Let's make some very slight changes, and then you perform it that night and you're done.
When we were, like you said, making some changes, we made those subtle changes with like the flags and with kind of how we did some signs and placement of some positioning, and that threw some of our girls for a loop, just last minute in the stressful environment. I mean, that's the whole nature of camp.
Great learning experience to do something like that
if you do have to make a change. But it's definitely interesting when you do get all those opinions coming in, and we're having to kind of field them and decide in the moment, change this, leave that.
Is it worth it? Is it
move
not?
That person. That was not necessarily a stressful point, but that was kind of like a little bit of chaos just right before we did our cheer eval.
At least as a coach, I feel like we did a okay job of like taking a step back, and we're like, okay, you and I don't like making changes last minute, but there is going to come a point in their life, whether it's in cheerleading or in life, where there's going to be a last minute change. Yeah, are you going to pull it together, or are you going to forget that little change and it's going to throw off the whole routine? Up to you guys. So I loved that we did get to do that, because we put that pressure on them and they thrived.
The girls did awesome, and then we were fortunate enough to they finally relaxed and just had fun.
Yes.
And banana time.
We got the banana. It was great to take it home night one. That kind of like set them up for success for the week.
And that's for later. So day 2. Day 2 is one of my favorite days of camp because it's just that first full day of camp.
Yeah.
And once again, hearing not from us the things that they need to do, and then them being able to do it because for some reason they're listening to others way more than they're listening to us, which is fine. We've seen it before. We've seen coaches say the same thing to us when we would staff.
Absolutely. So. Pyramid class. So the girls got to play around with some pyramids that I don't know that I would have ever put together.
Side semis, like just
working with the new rules. That might have been the only nap they got all of camp because after this we had go time.
Before we got to stunts.
Yeah, so we were getting ready for stunt sequence evaluation then.
Our new friends, Corner Canyon, it's great seeing them come to Colorado.
They started a group chat called like Corner County or something.
Yeah, Corner County.
They're cracking me up.
Yeah, stunt sequence went well. We had to make some changes, some to water down to feel successful because it's what it's all about. It doesn't matter really if you're doing the hardest stuff or not. We're there to perform. We're there to practice performing.
Yeah, they need a hit.
So
they need a hit always.
Working on the hit. Everything's got to stay up. It's a stunt sequence. We have 2 stunts in transition. Can't mess up. Can't bobble. And then gotta love ending the day with some spirit sticks and some excitement. But then we like to end with the 3rd annual county cheer lip sync battle.
The girls brought it this year too. Like some of the costumes were incredible. This group takes the lip sync battle every year very seriously. Yep, seniors won. They threw candy. They're awesome.
So we got day 3.
Do not just stare at them and be like, I don't know.
Looking fresh in the purple and white.
That's my favorite outfit. They look so good.
See, I love the white with the gray. It's my favorite. But we don't have to decide on what's the outfit.
Battle Royale!
So we started the day off with a pep talk of like, okay, this is day 3.
Day 3's gonna suck.
You are either going to die or you're going to thrive.
Or you're gonna cry.
Or you're gonna cry. So we kind of told them like there's gonna be tears. But they did so good on day 3.
Except for with the end, with their eval. It hit a wall at that point when it came to hitting, which was a little frustrating for us to see. They got it mostly in order by the end. It took 3-4 times. But at the end of that, even through the frustration of that and doing it so many times, they still didn't fall apart.
Yeah.
Which was the kind of the silver lining, and they just were like, all right, we have to do it. They were encouraging. They knew who was messing up, but they weren't trying to call them out because they knew in the moment that was going to do 0 good. God, Estes is just so nice.
It is. They had an elective class.
We just took the girls outside and drilled. We were those coaches, but they
needed that. They needed the extra practice time. They didn't need that elective class, in my opinion. So I don't know if that's rule breaking. I don't like to break rules, but and we told them they needed to hit at camp. So we took them outside.
They said they wanted to hit at camp
and reviewed the rally routine. Then they go into the fun rally night. We went as bearded ladies, bunch of weirdos.
World's tallest woman. That was funny. A shoulder stand
funny.
wrapped up. It's just being
Still
dorks.
bumping.
Yep.
Still bumping.
Well, and that camp was crazy because you were there, super pregnant, Rock Canyon coach, Cherry Creek assistant coach.
Valor coach.
It was chaos. It was pregnant lady palooza. And then final day, day 4.
So we'll warm up our bodies, get our brains going.
Their focus is on after 12 p.m. because they're gonna be home. It's 10 o'clock and we're like, all right guys, one more performance. And they're like, in their head they're thinking, well,
what's for lunch?
By 2 o'clock, I could be back on my couch.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
And you were thinking that every day, like,
Yeah.
28 more hours till I'm back home on the couch.
I don't know that I should ever be that pregnant at camp again.
Then we finally hit our cheer strong.
That was good.
That was good.
All the hard work from work week of doing the cheer over and over and over and over and over.
Over and over and over, over and over and over again.
So yeah, rally routine performances. Oh, had to get one last group pic with the Corner Canyon girls, our buddies, cheering them on.
They were fun to watch all week.
And then just wrapping up,
Dancing like weirdos.
just ready to go home.
Delirious, I'm
Doing
sure.
the final go bananas, just crazy enough so that the staff breaks for the camp.
Again, the growth. We would not our first year have seen these kids dancing and jumping around and like just being stupid silly at the end of day 4. I would say like our first year, end of day 4, everyone was just like, okay, let's go. But these kids, it's just a different group. It's a good vibe.
It is. And then, yeah, so that was camp. But we stand up and look. We are recording, right?
Oh, that would be. Yes.
Okay,
It's
all right.
like, oh my God, if we just did all that.
Dad brain.
Yeah.
All right. Choreo.
Choreo day 1.
Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift playing at the gym. Surprise.
What do you know?
So, yeah, just right after camp.
Speaking of like pep talks, or like before day 3 of camp, we had another like pep talk of like, okay, here we go. 2 days of choreography, just survive. But Katie kind of prefaced to them, day 1 of choreography, let's just get the shell going. Let's not do a lot of skills. We don't want anybody to die. So that was nice. Like we kind of just
Because they were exhausted.
yeah, and mentally exhausted. I know her kind of shaping our newer cheer. You could kind of see it on their faces where they were trying to like focus, but at the same time they were like, I'm such in a brain fog.
We started with kind of just we started with the cheer and its layout, changing out the middle section, and those. We took out the skills and the words and kind of replaced.
Don't give away
all
too
that.
much.
Ooh, secrets, cheer secret.
The cheer is my favorite part of the routine. It's the total reflection of your coach's personality. Like
A big part of it. So Katie was super helpful and very creative in thinking some of those kind of transitional words and phrases to work on this new cheer.
So she kind of worked from the cheer, did movement into the cheer with that, and then movement out of the cheer. And I think we saved the rest for the next day, I want to say, because the cheer took up most of the day. Getting it.
Oh, and this was when K6 was here.
She came and did their dance.
Doing the dance choreo.
I love this dance. I can't wait. I can't wait for them to do this dance. This is like my favorite dance that she's done for us so far. Like
Level changes,
like
transitional movement.
it's great.
It's a great dance.
It's fun to
I
watch.
could never make a dance like
For it
this.
being 2 points on the score sheet, like I think Caitlin was really excited about it too.
And it's a very cheer dance, not like
Yeah.
dance that cheerleaders are doing, like fast and sharp. It's like very motion oriented.
And I don't know if there's like a word for how this dance works, but it's very like you better work. You know what I mean?
Is that how you describe it?
That's like the words that come to my head when I watch this dance. Is
Show
like
me one more time.
work.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Can't wait to see how the judges interpret that.
I don't know like how else to describe it, but that's what I think of when I watch it.
We wrapped up day 1 with
The second half.
shell of the second half. Yep, gave him a little rest and
Back on day 2
back at it day 2. So day 2,
was my favorite.
yeah, that was your favorite. 'Cause
I loved it.
You love learning from people that are awesome like Katie, which is awesome to do as a coach. So Katie told the girls, all right, y'all, they just started kind of being lazy when she said, let me see your tumbling at the beginning. She was like, all right, we're going to do one of my tumbling practices. And so she got them on the lines and she started making them do reps, and she was pushing some of the girls.
Then I got to incorporate some of those drills into our daily practices, or at least I want to incorporate those. We haven't practiced since.
When you hear the choreographer be like, we're going to do tumbling now, you're kind of like,
We all die a little on
I
the
hope
inside.
everybody does all their skills, doesn't embarrass us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But jumping back in, getting the routine structure going, mark throughs. Yeah, loving the new inverts. Not loving the technique we have right now.
Even just seeing this compared to our last practice, which was a week later, they made huge progress. I'm excited. I think they're gonna do well.
Yeah, it's complicated sign
Okay.
work. Well, it's funny because none of these signs are right because
Right.
we were just grabbing thick signs so that they could bend them or drop them if they needed to.
Right.
And so it makes zero sense when you're watching it. Yeah, because we have a Z in our cheer.
So I think we finally got to full mark throughs of like the shell.
It's a fast-paced routine.
Mm-hmm.
We had to kind of clean up some count areas and shave off some time to fit everything in.
We
That
really
was
had to.
fun.
Yeah, to be continued. We'll let you know how August goes. August is crazy.
Yeah, August
So.
is going to be a crazy month, that's for sure.
So
Cool.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll see you in August.
August, Count on County.
I have to.
I'm trying to do the video and the 8-count sheet at the same time.
What am I doing?
Using your belly as a shelf,
Obviously.
obviously.